Hey YouTube, we are looking at viewer submitted battles from Ethan, who's a longtime subscriber and submits a lot of teams, so I appreciate that. There's two reasons I showcase teams. One is if it's a very strong team that I think people should run because I think it's going to be good in this league, or if there's a Pokemon that I really want to showcase because I either haven't used before or I just want to see it in action. This team's triple weak to fire, essentially, right? Meganium, Frostlass can get up by 9 tails, and although you can land like a meteor beam and only take neutral from fire on AURORUS, you're still like, it still hurts, right? So I don't know if I'd run this team, quite honestly. But AURORUS is one of those Pokemon that every time I go against it, if you don't have like the immediate answer in like a fighter or a ground, but even not a ground, because a ground that doesn't take super effective from ice, it's tricky. It's really tricky to go against. So I want to see it in action. So that is why we're looking at these battles today. I have not seen it yet, but let's go. So it's ABB, so like, you're probably using, Frostlass or AURORUS probably act as decent safe swaps here. You can take a discharge, yeah. And Galvant's is pretty glassy, so you should be able to either probably grab a shield right back right here. And then they finally get out into Lantern. Which is okay. I was surprised they didn't go Lantern quicker, considering Lantern is such a good answer to Frostlass, and you have the Meganium in the front here. That is going to destroy this, that you don't need to shield anything. You just let everything go and go 2 shield AURORUS for the win here. So take those moves. You can farm down if you want to here. Come out with tons of energy. Even if the Galv comes back in, I think it's probably in Frenzy Plant range at this point, quite honestly. No, it most definitely is not. So Earthquake is probably the best answer. I forgot it had way more. I thought it had like 50% health, but it does not. It had like full health. So yes, way better just go Earthquake there. And I think AURORUS would dominate Frostlass just straight up anyways. So this is most definitely over when you have a shield advantage. So did not get to see it yet. We are just seeing good, actually not great leagues, but okay, this is not what I would come into here, because Meganium has a really good matchup overall, right? Because you're doing neutral with the Vine Whip and Frenzy Plant, and then they're resisting until they get to the Rock Slide. You can like take in a Rock Slide here. That's the thing. I think you probably could have just stayed in with Meganium. What do they have on the front? I already forget what they had on the front. It's fine. You can just farm down here, yeah. Were they trying to draw out an ice with Jellicent? Maybe they're trying to draw out an ice and they're going to have another grass in the back. But if they do, they're going to lose anyways. Yeah, it's tough to do that because especially if you draw out a Frostlass, you're going to have energy coming out of this. Oof, that hurts. They're going to move off and then, yeah, just let it go. Come Meganium. And then I'm guessing it's going to be your AURORUS on another grass. It's a Dugong. Okay. Good catch, especially if they went draw run there. That'd be a really good catch if they... Oh, they baited. I was about to say, you timed it perfectly. You almost caught it. That would have been a draw. I don't know why they didn't go draw run, right? Could super effective on ground as opposed to just neutral. Actually, resisted? Would ice be resisted? Meteor beam. God. Meteor beam is such a crazy move. And AURORUS is so spammy. So, okay lead here. I think you got to stand. So the problem with this team is, I guess you don't have the same weakness in the back, right? Because AURORUS will be neutral to fire. And it's weak to ground and fighting, but Frostlass will resist fighters. So it's not bad. Shameless like a boost, that's fine. I'm surprised you didn't throw a Frenzy there. I probably would have chipped the Lickitung. Lickitung is just so tanky that you probably wanted to chip it anyways. You're also weak to grass because you are half rock. So a lot of weaknesses gets the boot. I mean, obviously it's an automatic boost. Man, Meteor Beam hits like a trap, and now you can just go straight Weather Ball, right? I'm assuming they're going to shield and get the Power Whip off. Yeah, that's what I would do too. Because this, I don't even know if it takes it out. How tanky is this thing? I was going to say, pretty tanky. Throw the move? No. Why are we not throwing the move? I think you're maybe trying to get some farm on your Meganium or something. But I don't think it just Psycho Boost or let's say Rock Slide Thunderbolt. Down a shield. Yeah, this is tough. I think you have to like throw the Frenzy at, I mean, you know Thunderbolt, so it's going to be a Psycho Boost. Can they get to a second one though before you farm down is my only question. Yeah, I figured as much. So a little tough here. Oh, and Lantern in the back. So this game is beyond over. Mirror match. So you do resist the ice, it looks like, so that's good. Getting to the meteor beam first. Is this gonna be a bait game? How much does a meteor beam do? This is risky. It's such a bait game. I feel like they're gonna bait. No, just go straight meteor beam. Baiting is very risky, but man, they have to do something, right? Because they're behind on energy. So if they go straight for the meteor beam, they're going to lose this matchup. So they have to bait. Right. Okay. They just go straight for it. They're going to get to double boosted weather ball now. Yeah, it's tough. I hate mirror matches. I hate mirror matches for the exact same reason. Oh man, now they're going to get a double boosted weather ball off here. This thing is spammy. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Well, at least you have an ice of your own here. They're going to get to a move. Sky Attack's going to hurt. I don't know how they're coming back from this one. Farm a bit as much as you can. You're at another ice move, so maybe there's something you can beat in the back here. I don't know, though. It's going to be tough. Yeah, they're smart, just forcing you to dump your energy. And then I assume whatever they have left should be able to take out what is very, very little. Oh, yeah. So with the mirror matches, I'm just going to stop it right here. Because I don't blame you for not shielding. It's so tricky. Because when you come in behind on energy there, your opponent came in behind on energy. It really does not make sense to do that unless you're thinking about baiting, or I guess you get lucky and they don't double shield. Because if you just shield that back, right, they can't outpace you, so you easily take that matchup and then you're triple boosted and will just have your way with the team. That's just like, I don't like the comment, but again, then it's a mind game. That's half the problem. It's very easy just to play out neutral matchups as opposed to playing the mirror match. The mirror match is one of the worst in the game, especially when it is bait dependent like that. Like there's some mirror matches would just suck, like Lickitung, where you throw resisted licks and you only throw body slams, or the Umbreon matchup where you can only throw the last resort. Like a lot of those mirror matches just suck because it's just so slow. The mirror matches like AURORUS, Pelipper, Metachamp to a certain extent, where it's like, are you baiting or are you going for the sort of like the heavier hitting move that's going to do damage? Like that is a complete mind, to not get monetized what it is, a mind. Aurora's in here. Oh, double, that's rough. So I'm assuming, body slam's resisted, right? So they have to go payback. How much does this do? I'm assuming they may shield. You may grab a shield here. Yeah, I would probably shield too. Look at those. They don't even need to throw. They're just going to go straight farm down. I don't think you're going to get to a move here. So chip is good. How much is it? Whoa. So this thing is interesting because that did, you're boosted. I understand that, but that really hit hard there. What are the stats on this thing? Okay. That's why it's a nice Pokemon. It's got the exact sort of stats that you want here. 114 attack, 105 defense, and the super bulky 163 stamina. So put it in comparison, Frostlass only has 122 attack, which is 10 more, but but only 128 stamina, so 150-ish lower overall. Are you comparable to the owl in this? I mean, the owl has way more defense. Similar stamina, more defense, lower attack. Yeah, I'm guessing Lantern's probably around the same as, yeah, Lantern's. Oh, Lantern's got a ridiculous stamina. Anyways, yeah, because that actually, I know you boosted, but double's like pretty tanky. So the fact that you boosted and can get a weather ball off and take that into the red after they shielded the meteor beam is shocking to me, quite honestly. So I figured this thing would hit strong, and it seems like a decent safe swap. What are they doing? Why are they coming to a flying Pokemon? I know it's a fighting, so they could have like a flying press, but you're just going to get outpaced here significantly. Yeah, I would shield because the flying press will hurt, but this thing is glassy too. So AURORUS is just going to wipe the floor with this thing. Yeah, goodbye. You have some energy. Oh my god. Okay, this is a terrible team. What are they running? What was the lead? Aurora. What was it? Oh, Frostlass double grass. Frostlass double grass. Aren't you triple weak to fire that way? Okay. Leaf tornado does hurt, but you do not get lowered and you get another move off. So AURORUS is just killing it here. And now you come in your Frostlass, get to the Shadow Ball. Yeah, this game's over. I think that was just a weird team comp. Okay, good lead here. Dugong. So this is interesting. How much is a drill run gonna... Yeah, I was about to say, you're not even letting me see. What? What? Why are you running liquidation on... Okay, I assume you don't need to shield if they're throwing liquidation at you. I mean, it's still super effective, right? Now they bait AC Wind. I guess liquidation is super effective because you're rock, but that was just... When you have such great coverage with the drill run and they double shield, interesting, and they get out of there, you already boost. Yeah, it makes sense just to go here. I was going to say, you already double boosted, so you could probably take it out with a meteor beam and just stay in triple boosted. Would I have done that? Stayed in triple boosted. Because now they're going to take you out, and you now have like a okay matchup here. Oh, yeah, you'll take this out here. I guess you really don't want to take a liquidation, and then you're kind of caught on a tricky matchup there. And now you would have been 4 times boosted. Hi, Megan. They are being... I mean, this game's over. You have Frostlass in the back. You take any Stunfisk? I wouldn't run Stunfisk in this meta. Too much dragon, too much ice, too much of like everything that you lose to. Galv lead here again. We've seen this. As long as they don't throw discharge again. They need to throw lunge. If they throw discharge again, do I just... Okay, I was about to say, did I just put in the same one? No, this person actually put in the right move there. Going straight Earthquake, I think so. You've already shielded once. This is a really bad matchup, though. I think that... Oh, nice catch. I was about to say, you either have to just take the move and then switch, or you got to try and catch a lunge. But lunge is still going to hurt. And if they want, they could stay in and lower your attack again, or just bank it and come in here. Oof. Attacks lowered. Meteor Beam to a Dunsparce. Dunsparce pretty tanky, 50%. Yeah, okay. Now can you get to the... I was wondering how much chip damage would have done with Weather Ball. Because now they're going to take you out and come out with energy. Which is a bad combo here. Because you can't farm down either. See, if you chipped with Weather Ball, maybe you could have farmed down here and come out with a bunch of energy on Meganium. But now they're going to get moves off. And you're going to have to throw here. Yeah, it's tricky. Ooh, and this... and this is why you can't run this team. Because you are in world of trouble here. You gotta hope to get a frenzy off. Okay, goodbye. You can just quit. You maybe actually get the Shadow Ball off, but if they Rock Tomb you and lower your attack, this game's over. Because Shadow Ball's not gonna take out now. Oh, I guess you don't even need to Shadow Ball because I guess they're half rock. So, no, you have to Shadow Ball. What am I talking about? But yeah, not even near enough. Yeah, I don't think you can run this team. I'm sorry. I like Frostlass. I like Meganium. Aurora seems cool. You cannot run this. You cannot run this team. Another good lead here. They're going to switch into what? Pelipper? Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's one of those, and they're going to get a Hurricane off on you, and you have to shield to respect it. Hope it is actually a Hurricane, or else they're just going to get like another Weather Ball and chip you. Yeah, now they're just going to chip you. And now it puts you in spark range. Maybe not. Is that a nut? Did they just come in with another flyer? What are they doing? Was that a mistake? Like they thought they still had like 1 HP left and they pressed the button and it automatically clicked the owl? Because I was like, what are you doing? Lantern is the... Okay, this game is... I think that was a mistake by your opponent, quite honestly. There's no other way it could be anything but a mistake. Although they had another flyer in the back, so it's not like your double ice team is gonna. Well, if they flip switch, then they would have had Lantern on your Aurorus and Meganium on the. Could they have flip switch though? I forget already. My memory's so bad. Anyways, thanks for the videos. Aurorus is interesting. It seems like one of those Pokemon where if you get a Meteor Beam or two off, you are just killing it. And the problem with, I think, because Meteor Beam's not on a ton of Pokemon, right? Meteor Beam, I've used it on Pseudo Widow. Do you have to go at Meteor Beam here? Yeah, at Meteor Beam. So there's only Aurorus, Pseudo Widow, Aggron, which in Great League is just gonna get lit up, Tyrantum, which is so glassy, right? So Aurorus only seems like the viable option for Meteor Beam in Great League. Maybe it's not the same for Ultra League. It is most definitely the same for Ultra League. It's yeah, it's the same for Ultra League. So it seems like the Aurorus is the only Pokemon that actually has a viable chance of using Meteor Beam. Powder Snow is very good at energy generation. Meteor Beam hits really hard. Aurorus has that bulk to capitalize on it that Pseudo Widow and Aggron and others, Tyrantum, that have Meteor Beam do not have the ability to do. So I think that's what makes Aurorus so deadly, is that you can boost. Powder Snow and Weather Ball is a deadly combo on its own. So to get boosted with a bulky Pokemon that can also then spam Powder Snows and Weather Balls, I think that makes this Pokemon very, very deadly. I do not have a good IV one yet. My best IV is like 415 something. So I'm trying to hold off. But yeah, it was interesting to see, and it's that's my takeaway from this. My takeaway of this is that is how a Pokemon with Meteor Beam used successfully is done, right? You spam it you get it the boost, and then in neutral matchups you can boost or double boost, but I think as long as you get like one boost, then the Powder Snow Weather Ball spam legit chunks. Like I was surprised how much it did on that double, but between just the Powder Snows and the Weather Ball, like took it deep in the red. So interesting. Anyways, thanks for the videos. Yeah, I try to look at the videos. Like I said, I always try to look at the videos, but I'm always usually multiple videos ahead, right? So your best chance of like getting showcased is if you do it towards the beginning of the league, because by the time we get to like Monday-ish, I've already got 7 teams that I need to showcase, because like I go through teams pretty quickly on my side. So if you want me to showcase a team, play with it early and then send it to me on like Saturday and Sunday, and then you have a better chance of me showcasing it Monday through Wednesday. Anyways, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.